snowstorm is also having an impact on public transit, of course. So for more on this, I'm joined live by Adrian Grundy, Senior Communications Advisor for the TTC. Adrian, good to see you. Thanks for taking the time.
Thanks, Lindsay.
How are things going so far? We're kind of seeing the worst of the snow, I think, right now. So how's it been going this morning?
We are. Yeah, that's right. We are seeing the worst of it now, and hopefully it does peter off toward the end of the day. But we were able to get service started quite well this morning. Obviously, as the snow has come in much heavier, it is starting to impact us. Right now on our subways, we do have two turnbacks at the moment, which means no service on line 2 between Woodbine and Kennedy stations, and also on line 1 between Bloor, Young and Lawrence stations. Now, that's due to heavy snow build-up. We are sending sweeper trains through there right now and hope to have that cleared out very, very soon. There are residual delays across the entire subway network because of that. Now, also out on the street, of course, we are all hands on deck out there clearing snow as much as we can, ploughing, sending our salt trucks out. We are seeing lots of delays out there, particularly on the streetcar network. A lot of detours because of cars that are in the way of streetcar tracks. So to your point in the intro there, for motorists, please, if you can avoid being out on the road today, avoid it if possible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, that's a really good point. Don't go out unless you absolutely have to. Okay, so you mentioned there's some portions on line 1 and 2 that are down for subways. Streetcars dealing with some delays as well. What about buses? Are we seeing any cancellations, or is it kind of the same thing, just delays for buses as well?
Yeah, I think the first point on buses is that we have taken those 56 bus stops out of service. That came out yesterday. We'll continue to see those being out of service for the rest of today, possibly into tomorrow. We've also converted all of our express bus routes to local bus routes. The whole point of doing that is so that every bus is serving every possible stop where it's safe to do so. The only exceptions to those are the Airport Express, the 900 Airport Express, and the Highway 27 Express. They remain as express services. One thing I would also mention is that with the heavy snowbanks that are building up out there, it does take a lot longer for customers to be able to board and deboard buses and streetcars. So that is taking a little extra time out there on the network as well. So do take that into account when you're out there today.
Yeah, everything's just a little bit slower when we have this much snow falling. Okay, just before I let you go, Adrian, just your message. I heard your message to most people is you stay off the roads if you don't absolutely have to be out there today. But for people who do, who are working or have to go out for some reason, what's your message to people who are trying to use the TTC? I mean, what should they be doing in terms of looking for the best route, or what's your message for them?
Yeah, certainly check ttc.ca before you head out the door. Check the live service alerts. It's listing every single route where we do have a detour in place. That's an important first check. The other thing that I think doesn't really need reminding, but I will, is dress for it, because you may be waiting a little longer than you expect for your bus or your streetcar to arrive just due to these heavy conditions. So please be aware of that. And also our operators are working really hard to make sure you get to where you need to go safely. So give them a shout out as well. It's a hard day for them.
Yeah, absolutely. And we are not done yet with all that snow. That's continuing into possibly tomorrow. So good luck to you and your crews. Adrian Grundy, Senior Communications Advisor for the TTC. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks, Lindsay.
Thank you.